So you want to be a chaser. Well, you clicked on the right video. So let's go ahead and go over all the best positions and best strategies that you can do to be the best chaser on the Quidditch pitch. It's your boy Bo, and we're back with another video today. We're back with another Quidditch one-on-one video, to be more specifically. And in this video, we're going to go over being a chaser, or just the chaser role in general. So we're going to go over a little bit more of the best positioning that you should probably focus on trying to put yourself in, maybe a little bit more of a in-depth type strategy for more specifically the chaser role. I know in the other Quidditch one-on-one videos, we've kind of focused on chasers, beaters, keepers, seekers, and all that other stuff, how they kind of all come together. And if you don't know what you're looking at here, as always, please reference the very first Quidditch one-on-one video that I did, where we kind of go over the basics and you kind of understand what all is going on here. So just a quick refresher, the chasers are the people that control the quaffle, and the quaffle is worth 10 points if you happen to score through the opponent's goal. So let's kind of go ahead and break it down. So as we know, there are 6 chasers on the field. More specifically, if you're trying to be a chaser, ideally you're going to want to be in the back zone. Now, I don't know how it works or how it's going to work in Quidditch Champions. I just know how it works in real life. I know in real life there's only one chaser allowed in the scoring zone at any given time. But given the case that we're going to be on brooms flying around and we're not going to really be able to control where we're at as far as zoning goes, ideally, we don't really know how this is going to work out. So let's just assume... Let's act as if it's real life, right? So in real life, you're allowed one chaser in the scoring zone, which is this little area back here. Assuming we're the red team here, we're trying to score in the blue goals. Ideally, you want one chaser in this back zone. If we can have 2 when the game comes out, perfect. If not, we'll just deal with 1. So let's go ahead and take everybody off the field. Let's take the chasers off, and let's go ahead and get a setup going. So we have 1 in the backfield here. Let's go ahead and put 1 up midfield and 1 kind of close. So ideally, this is about the type of situation that you want to be in. Ideally, you want to be in one of these 3 positions when your team is getting ready to score. So if you want to go back and reference some of those offensive plays, most of the time you'll see that they'll end up in some similar position close to this, or maybe they'll be flipped. This guy will be up here, this guy will be down here, and it'll be somewhere similar to this. Ideally, you want this keeper, nope, not this one, not this one. You want this one here. Ideally, you want him to have the quaffle when you're getting ready to score and pass it to this guy back here in the back. You want to pass him, or if you want to try to attempt to score, and if you do miss, this guy can pick it up. Ideally, you want him to be on the opposite side. Because as of recently, if we went over the best keeper strategy, the keeper ideally is going to be somewhere in this area right here, guarding these 2 goals. The chances of you making it in this goal from this position is very, very slim. So if you want to try and pass it to this guy, that would be the best case scenario. Or maybe he's like up here or somewhere, maybe he's back here chilling in the back zone. You can score from the opposite side of the ring. You don't have to score from the front. You can score from the back side of these rings here. So if this chaser has happened to be open behind the rings, that is your best case scenario, is you pass it to this guy and you get a quick goal through the back side. Quick little 10 points, and then you go back for defense. So ideally, let's go ahead and let's take these 3 off. So if you wanted to set up for a play, you could go here, 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 as far as the mid-offensive control push that we did before. You could do that play, and then they would end up in this type situation eventually. And like I said, if you have somebody in the back zone that's open, that's the best type scenario. Or, honestly, if you have 2 people back here in the back area, like I said, I don't know if this is going to be allowed, or I don't know how they're going to restrict that, or if this is even going to be how it's done. But if possible, you want to try to get at least 1 chaser back here in this back area. You can score for the front. If you get an open goal, go for it. If not, try to look for this chaser that's in the back zone back here. That's your ideal position of scoring, is through the back side of the hoop. Now, as far as defense goes, if we do a quick reset here for your chasers are more offensive type positions, but they do need to be your first line of defense when it comes to defending. Ideally, you're going to want to push, you want to have mid-control most of the time and force those other chasers out to the edges because, like we said before, if they're on the edge, the only place they can go is inside. They can only go in towards the center of the field. So ideally, you want to have mid-control here with your chasers and really push these other chasers out to the side so that way your beaters can pick them up. So typically, you want to double team one guy that has the quaffle. You want to double team the guy that has quaffle here in the middle if possible. And then this third chaser can pick up one of these other two random chasers on the other team. Because more than likely the guy that has the quaffle is going to try to pass it. And this third chaser will be there to pick him up. And then the third guy, if he happens to get out of there somehow, your beaters will be there to pick him up. So when it comes to defense on your chasers, you really, like I said, you want to control middle and then double team the quaffle. And then the third chaser, if you're the third one, go for one of these other two guys, whichever one you're closest to. So yeah, guys, that's the best chaser strategy for the chaser role. If you guys have any comments or you think this could be improved at all, be sure to let me know in the comments or give me your suggestions or opinions on this. And as always, guys, this has been your boy Bo, and I'll see you in the Quidditch pitch.